Under the tranquil night sky of Jinju Manor, a mysterious scene unfolds. The air is thick with anticipation as we zoom into the manor where an elderly figure is intensely focusing on something. Inside, the old man and a younger companion are huddled around a small table. The elder lets out a few, as if the weight of the world rests on his shoulders. "How is it?" the young man inquires, eyes full of concern. The elder reveals a harsh truth. The baby lying peacefully in a basket may not see past 20 years. The news hits like a thunderclap, leaving the young man in shock. As the young man ponders this cruel twist of fate, he wonders aloud if this is a punishment from the heavens, a price for the life that was lost during the child's birth. The elder, with his long, silver hair and pointed ears, clicks his tongue in mild frustration. He seems to be lost in thought, perhaps contemplating the complexities of fate. In a moment of disbelief, the young man challenges the elder's stoic reasoning. "I can't believe you're telling a physician that." He begins questioning the elder's prognosis. Emotions boil over as he cradles the baby protectively. "Also, how could you say that of your own child, one who will die young?" he protests, his voice a mix of anger and desperation. The scene kicks off with a mysterious elder explaining the dangers of having the biweek acupoint too open. He makes a dramatic gesture, mentioning that it could lead to something called deity ascension. Spooky, right? Outside, under the moonlit sky, two people debate this whole deity ascension thing. One is skeptical, dismissing it as nonsense, while the other seems to ponder the possibility. The elder, still in his mystical vibe, talks about the biweek acupoint again, touching his forehead for dramatic effect. He wonders if his listener has ever heard of martial masters using the upper meridian of their heads. We switch scenes to a silhouette ascending in a whirlwind of cosmic energy. The elder's voice echoes, explaining how such an ascension might occur if one's soul detaches from the body. Sounds intense. A sudden shift in mood as we get a close-up of an adorable baby, eyes wide open and curious. What's this little one doing in a story about ascension? Finally, we see the elder and another person standing on a balcony, overlooking the night. Between them, a baby rests peacefully in a basket. This twist leaves us wondering what role the child plays in this mystical tale. The atmosphere is tense as one character remarks on the heavenly punishment, holding a baby in their arms while a long-haired, elf-eared figure looks on, deep in thought. Shifting the scene, the elf-eared character stands with others, seemingly pondering something significant. Under the night sky, the elf-eared figure reflects on the child's potential, regretting the circumstances of his birth. The vision of the baby glowing softly fills the scene, as the elf-eared character imagines a grim fate awaiting him in the countryside. A bold, stylized title appears, setting the stage for an epic tale. Decades have rolled by, and we find ourselves at the Grand Young Manor. The place is looking all kinds of fancy. Inside, the air is filled with dreams and aspirations. Someone's talking about making the clan famous around the world. Congratulations are in order. One of the brothers just became a disciple of the Moon Clan sect. It's all cheers and laughter. Glasses are raised high as the celebration kicks off. Everyone's in a jolly mood, ready to toast to success. But wait, there's a moment of silence, and eyes wander to an empty chair. Who's missing from this happy gathering? The mystery deepens as it's revealed that in a solemn moment, a character mentions that another's presence might bring ill omens, hinting at some underlying tension or superstition. The scene shifts to a family standing in silence, their expressions a mix of worry and contemplation as they process the situation. An ominous building stands with its doors open, a strange light emanating from within, as if something otherworldly is about to occur. Long, flowing hair catches the wind as a mysterious energy swirls around, hinting at an imminent transformation. A character with striking blue hair and a large earring appears, emanating a powerful aura as they channel energy. Surrounded by swirling energy, the character stands poised, ready to unleash their full potential. Their eyes widen in shock as they channel an immense force, the air crackling with energy. A colossal surge of power erupts, filling the scene with an overwhelming presence, hinting at an epic showdown. In a dimly lit room, one brother, looking stressed with his hand on his forehead, tells the other not to take things the wrong way. The brother in red, standing coolly, just nods in agreement. The brother in red suggests keeping things under wraps, hinting that discretion might be the best course of action. Suddenly, the conversation takes a dramatic turn. The worried brother is shocked, being asked to master martial arts. His mind races with possibilities, fearing consequences. The red-clad brother, ever so composed, chooses silence, letting the tension speak for itself. Enter a new character with a commanding presence. With a pointed finger, he questions how the brothers dare to act with such authority, as if they own the place. Again, the brother in red remains wordless, his expression unreadable, as if pondering the weight of the challenge. Finally, the brother in red is seen alone, sitting casually with a mysterious air, his thoughts hidden behind a calm demeanor. Our hero, with striking purple hair, stands on the sidelines, watching a group of people in animated conversation. It's like being the only one not invited to the best party in town. A voice cuts through, urging everyone to hustle. Seems like there's a big event cooking, and no one's got time to waste. The protagonist, curious about the buzz, realizes it's the day the martial masters of the Zhongnan sect make their grand visit. Talk about a celebrity showdown. Enter the Zhongnan sect, one of the 9 great sects, and a powerhouse in the martial world. They're like the Avengers of swordsmanship, sharing the spotlight with the Manhwa sect. This place is legendary, home to the deities of swords. It's like the ultimate dream team, and our protagonist has always wanted to meet them. Despite the burning desire to meet these legends, our protagonist is shackled by the past, a haunting memory of causing their mother's death. Heavy stuff, right? The plot thickens as we learn it's their father's. In the serene glow of the moon, a figure in a green robe bows apologetically to Master Yinshin, who stands quietly on the balcony, exuding calm authority. Elsewhere, a mysterious character with long, flowing hair and piercing eyes ponders the possibility of learning from a distance, eager to soak up knowledge from the esteemed masters. A crowd gathers, buzzing with curiosity about a potential visit from a notable figure, likely an elder, stirring whispers and anticipation. Among the crowd, some express hope that such distinguished guests would bring great honor to their clan, their eyes alight with excitement. The scene shifts to the arrival of a grand entourage, their presence commanding attention and respect from all who witness it. From a rooftop vantage, a voice exclaims in awe at the arrival of the martial masters from the renowned academy, setting the scene ablaze with excitement. As the crowd gathers, the view shifts to a mysterious figure with a red cloak, adding an air of intrigue and anticipation to the assembly. As the scene unfolds, a mysterious figure steps down with grace. The flowing robes and poised demeanor signal something special, and you can almost hear the whispers in the air. The camera pans to reveal an elegant ear and flowing hair, hinting at something otherworldly about this newcomer. A group of startled onlookers can't help but react with surprise. Their faces tell a story of shock and intrigue. A full view of the enigmatic visitor, clad in an exquisite robe, makes it clear this is no ordinary arrival. A noble race is here, declares someone, confirming the crowd's suspicions. A close-up of another character who seems to recognize the significance of this arrival. A noble race, they murmur, acknowledging the visitor's esteemed status. The noble figure strides forward, and the crowd's reactions range from awe to disbelief. Their aura is undeniable, as if the very air shifts around them. Standing tall amidst the crowd, the noble figure commands the scene. The onlookers are in a daze, murmuring in respect and wonder. A grand welcome unfolds as a clan member expresses deep honor at hosting such a prestigious guest, setting the scene for an intriguing encounter. Introducing himself with authority, the clan's patriarch, Young Dame Young, takes center stage, adding weight to the moment. The mystery guest is revealed to be Yoli, an elder from the Zhongnan sect, whose noble lineage leaves everyone stunned. Shockwaves ripple through the crowd as they realize the esteemed status of their guest, a noble race elder. The atmosphere is tense and respectful. Overwhelmed by the revelation, the crowd begs forgiveness for not recognizing such a high-ranking individual sooner, displaying their humility. A curious young observer can't help but wonder about the longevity and history of the noble elder, hinting at untold stories and ancient wisdom. In the heart of the courtyard, a group of individuals gathers, their faces a blend of curiosity and respect. A character with flowing hair and an elaborate robe steps forward, capturing the attention of those present. The camera zooms in on the character's feet as they come to a halt, their presence commanding attention with a simple pause. From a broader view, the gathered crowd is seen, with some individuals bowing in respect, while others stand in anticipation, waiting for what's to come next. The focus returns to the character with a distinct outfit. Their expression remains unreadable, but their presence is undeniably significant. Nearby, another character with dark hair and an air of confidence engages with the scene, their features hinting at a blend of mystery and authority. This character seems to offer a gesture, perhaps a greeting or a sign of acknowledgement, adding a layer of intrigue to the unfolding events. The scene shifts as the characters exchange a moment of surprise and realization. Conversations spark as the scene unfolds, capturing the attention of everyone present. Attention turns to a remark made by an observer, pointing out a young figure in the crowd, identified as the third son, hinting at familial ties and potential importance. The character with long hair comments on the young figure, noting their bright eyes and smart appearance, setting the stage for further developments in the story. A character apologizes, mentioning their third son's poor manners. The conversation hints at some familial tension, adding a layer of complexity to their relationships. A young warrior reflects on their training journey, having mastered the Jung clan's movement arts. They're at a crossroads, contemplating what to pursue next in their martial arts adventure. With a determined gaze, the warrior unsheathes their sword, ready to dive into the next phase of their journey. The gleam of the blade reflects their resolve and curiosity. Two individuals step into a room, admiring its ambience. "This place is better than I thought," one remarks. Their companion agrees, setting a tone of intrigue about their intentions. The scene shifts to a stunning landscape bathed in the glow of sunset. It's revealed that the area is rich in earth energy, making it a coveted location for the Tyrant Sword tribe. Chilling in a cozy room, our elegant, elf-like character in a flowing robe is deep in thought. They're plotting some moves, but it ain't gonna be easy. There's some counterattack talk, but it might mess up the clan's groove. Our scene shifts to a bold warrior, itching for action. He's all about that preemptive strike life, ready to take the fight to the enemy before they get any funny ideas. The elegant one sips their tea, musing dreamily about how great it'd be if things just magically worked out. Daydreaming of peace, you know? Meanwhile, the tea set gets a moment to shine. 13 skies, someone whispers ominously. Seems like this tea has some serious backstory. In the shadows, we see a fierce group from the Tyrant Sword tribe. They're looking like troublemakers, with flames and swords. The most problematic crew around, apparently. Back to our serene strategist, who's warning the crew to stay sharp and keep those sword skills on point. No slacking off, folks. The scene ends on a peaceful note, with a mysterious figure savoring their tea. Calm before the storm, perhaps? In a dimly lit room, a mysterious character reflects on a child who stands out from the crowd, clearly marked by something special. There's a lingering thought. What a strange child. This kid's uniqueness is undeniable. The scene shifts to a tranquil, moonlit building, setting a calm yet mysterious vibe. Inside, a blue-haired individual sits in meditation, emitting an ethereal glow, deep in concentration. A sudden surge of energy forms above their head, prompting surprise and curiosity. Perplexed, the meditator questions why their aura frequently activates, pondering its significance and what it might mean for their abilities. In a dimly lit scene, our blue-haired protagonist is having a serious moment of realization. His face shows a mix of determination and worry. He's thinking about something heavy, knowing that the situation is dire. Close up on his eyes, and they're wide open with shock. Whatever he's realized, it's hit him like a ton of bricks. A dramatic thought bubble appears. If that happens, the suspense is real. He's now sitting down, looking at his hands with a mix of fear and disbelief. He's realized that he might have less than 5 years to live. Heavy stuff. He's covering his face with one hand, clearly distressed. The reality of the situation is sinking in, and he's sweating bullets. The words echo in his mind. I'm scared. It's a raw and vulnerable moment for our hero. Despite having mastered the Jung clan's movement arts, he feels utterly powerless. I can't stop this, he thinks, a realization that shakes him to his core. Our mysterious hero is staring up into the night sky, lost in his thoughts. His expression is intense, as if he's pondering some deep mystery or waiting for a sign. With a sudden realization, he turns, sensing something amiss. The air is tense, and his instincts are on high alert. He stands before a grand building, feeling an ominous energy emanating from it. Whatever is happening, it's not good news. Determined, he strides forward, his mind racing with thoughts of what danger might lurk ahead. His resolve is clear. He's ready to face whatever comes. The silence is deafening as he approaches the glowing entrance. Something isn't right here, and he knows it. Suddenly, he's caught in a trap formation. His senses are on fire as he realizes the danger he stepped into. Is this a challenge or a deadly snare? Boom! A foot hits the ground with authority, setting the stage for a dramatic entrance. A young man with intense eyes takes a sharp breath, clearly shocked by what he's seeing. Our hero, draped in red, stands amidst a sea of bodies, realizing something big went down at the Dong Manor. With a sharp gaze, the protagonist questions if a trap formation caused this chaos. Focus shifts to a fallen member of the Jung clan, raising doubts about what a fool. The antagonist belittles our hero, thinking they've got it all figured out. Guess he's got a short life. Minions ready to send our hero to the afterlife. Our hero remains silent, their expression unreadable, but something's brewing. Is that so? The bald villain, ready to follow orders, advances with a sinister grin. The tension rises as our hero tightens their fist, energy crackling around them. Boom! An epic clash erupts, shocking everyone with the hero's unexpected power. Our hero's fist lands a powerful blow, sending shockwaves through the air. The bald villain's face contorts in shock and fear as the tables turn dramatically. The third offspring of this household makes a striking appearance, gripping a weapon with determination. The intensity in their eyes is matched by the chaos around them. Amidst a scene of carnage, our warrior surveys the aftermath of a fierce battle. Bodies of defeated enemies lie scattered, a testament to their prowess. The title flashes across the screen, hinting at the epic saga that is about to unfold. With a surge of energy, a foot steps forward, crackling with power. The atmosphere is charged, and something big is about to happen. A massive figure looms over our hero, his muscles tense and ready for a showdown. He addresses the warrior with a single word, "You." Fury erupts as the muscular foe shouts, "You bastard!" The intensity of his anger is palpable, setting the stage for an explosive confrontation. In a whirlwind of action, a warrior unleashes a dazzling blue slash aimed right at his opponent. The attack is swift and powerful, catching the muscular fighter by surprise. The muscular fighter is left in shock, his face smeared with blood, and his eyes wide open as he tries to comprehend the ferocity of the assault. The long-haired warrior stands tall, his sword still emanating a fierce blue energy as blood drips from the aftermath of his strike, showing no signs of backing down. The air is thick with tension as our hero, with those intense blue eyes and jet black hair, leaps into action. His sword slices through the air, aiming straight for the guy in the red getup, who looks utterly shocked. The duel escalates as the red-clad warrior regains his composure and blocks the attack. Sparks fly, swords clash, and it's an epic showdown as both fighters give it their all. Our blue-haired hero leaps into action, clashing with the red-haired villain in a flurry of movement and power. The intensity of their battle is palpable, as each tries to outmaneuver the other. The fight rages on, showcasing the hero's agility and determination. But the villain isn't backing down, meeting each attack with equal ferocity. In a swift and unexpected move, the hero lands a devastating punch, sending the villain flying. The tables are turning, close up on the villain's shocked expression as he realizes the tide of battle is against him. Bloodied and battered, he's still not out of the fight. The hero is filled with resolve, eyes blazing with determination. This fight means everything, and they're giving it their all. In a shocking turn, the villain manages to stab the hero, leaving us gasping. The stakes just got even higher. The scene bursts into action with a fierce warrior slicing through the air, leaving enemies sprawling on the ground. You can almost hear the whoosh as the blade cuts through the chaos. The warrior, in a striking red outfit, stands amidst the fallen foes, their prowess evident. Blood splatters highlight the intensity of the battle, marking a victorious moment. With a moment to breathe, the scene pans out to reveal a pile of defeated adversaries. The warrior stands tall, their back turned, as if saying next. A close-up reveals the warrior, a glint of determination in their eyes, taking a deep breath as if savoring the calm after the storm. They exhale a sigh of relief or perhaps satisfaction. Reflecting on the battle, the warrior acknowledges their first time using the delightful sword. The bloody blade is a testament to its effectiveness, and they nod in understanding. A quiet moment of self-praise as the warrior thinks, pretty impressive, clearly satisfied with their newfound skill. The scene shifts as others arrive, shocked by the aftermath. The warrior stands amidst the chaos, leaving onlookers in awe of the devastation. Amidst the dim light of a courtyard, a sharp figure stands over a fallen opponent, questioning what business two significant organizations have there. "None of your business," comes the defiant reply, tension thick in the air. Zooming in, we see a close-up of the mysterious character, their expression unreadable, but clearly holding the reins of this tense situation. The focus shifts to one of the group members, who seems more inclined to talk than fight. They ask, "Do you know about me?" revealing a cautious curiosity beneath the bravado. Silence falls as the mysterious figure, surrounded by the group, contemplates the situation, their presence commanding attention. The mysterious character then drops a bombshell, revealing their family's connection to the desolate fortress, the best branch sect in Murim. It's a name that carries weight and causes the group to reconsider their stance. With a casual grip on their sword, the figure warns that killing them could spell trouble, even for someone from the mighty Tyrant Sword tribe. This revelation hangs in the air, shifting the balance of power. As the tension escalates, an explosive action scene unfolds, with the mysterious character launching into a swift and powerful attack, leaving chaos in their wake. Thrown into the fray, a figure is tumbling across the ground, evading incoming projectiles with a mix of skill and luck. The camera zooms in on a character with long blue hair and a fierce expression, clearly not here to play around. Another character, battered and bruised, recognizes a formidable opponent from the Zhongwan sect. A striking woman with flowing blonde hair and vibrant attire makes her entrance, her movement as swift as the wind. In a flash, the blue-haired fighter exclaims in surprise, "Elder Yeo, Il Shin?" The blonde woman, now fully engaged, displays her martial prowess as she confronts her adversary. With precision, she evades an attack, her hand inches from the ground. Our story zooms into a gripping scene where our fierce warrior, the deity of the sword, is down on one knee, looking like she's had a rough day at the office. Everyone's buzzing, utterly shocked. I mean, if the deity of the sword is in disarray, what monster could possibly cause this? Who's the real enemy here? Then we get a close-up of another figure's lips, all mysterious and intense, like they just dropped a secret that's too juicy. The camera pans out to reveal a new character, rocking long dark hair and a red vest. This dude is exuding some serious vibes. Back to our deity of the sword who's gripping her sword tightly. She's ready, but who is she ready for? Her expression says it all: surprise and determination. Now, the mysterious figure is making their dramatic entrance, striding in with style and a hint of menace. The onlookers are on edge. With a thud, the stranger lands and the ground shakes. This is some serious power play, folks. Another step, another crack in the ground. This character's not just walking, they're announcing their presence. Finally, a close-up of the blue-haired character's face, eyes wide with curiosity and a dash of fear. Who is it? They wonder aloud, echoing the question on everyone's mind. The scene is set with a mysterious figure wielding a sword, their long hair flowing as they exude an intimidating presence. A close-up reveals the figure's fierce eyes and determined expression, intensifying the tension. The crowd senses the ominous energy radiating from the figure, heightening the suspense. A chilling gaze from the figure causes an onlooker to feel lightheaded, showcasing the figure's overwhelming aura. The crowd reacts, calling out to the tribe leader in a mix of urgency and respect. More voices join in, emphasizing the importance and authority of the tribe leader. The realization dawns on the crowd as they acknowledge the identity. The scene opens with a mysterious figure, the Tyrant Sword tribe leader, known for his imposing presence and long flowing hair, setting the tone for an epic tale. The narration introduces us to the Tyrant Sword tribe leader, a man whose very title strikes fear into the hearts of many. A shadowy figure stands amidst a sea of skulls, his cloak billowing dramatically, embodying the ominous reputation of the Tyrant Sword tribe leader. The question lingers: why is a man of such power, akin to a patriarch of the great sex, in a place like this? The tension escalates as we witness a blonde character holding a weapon, their eyes locked on a figure standing in the doorway. A wounded character coughs up blood on the ground, highlighting the dire circumstances they find themselves in. Despair fills the air as the realization sinks in. At this rate, survival seems a distant dream. A character with long dark hair stands under the night sky, exhaling deeply as they face an uncertain future. A close-up shows a determined expression as the character resolves to test their limits, stepping into an unknown challenge. Our hero, with a fierce expression, lunges forward, slicing through the air with speed and precision, ready to face whatever challenge lies ahead. An opponent, clad in dark attire, braces himself, but the tension is palpable as the swords clash with a metallic screech. With a look of surprise, the opponent realizes he's been outmaneuvered, as our hero's skill shines through in the heat of battle. A shocking twist as the opponent is struck, blood splattering dramatically, marking a decisive moment in the duel. A mysterious blonde figure appears, watching the scene unfold with a mix of intrigue and concern. The focus shifts to our hero, his dark hair flowing, eyes sharp and unwavering, hinting at his unyielding resolve. The scene is drenched in action as our blue-haired warrior makes a decisive move, slicing through the air with precision. Blood splatters, marking the intensity of the battle. The warrior, partially obscured, defiantly asks, "Can you?" hinting at a challenge to his opponents as blood stains his clothes. Standing tall, he raises his weapon with a fierce expression, boldly proclaiming, "Kill me even if I do this?" He's not backing down, not today. Nearby fighters, caught off guard by his audacity, shout, "You crazy bastard!" as they ready their swords, clearly not amused. Amidst the chaos, one of the warriors questions the situation, wondering if things are better than they imagined, as tension fills the air. The scene opens with an elf-like character looking surprised, eyes wide open as if they've just witnessed something shocking. Blood trickles down their shoulder, indicating a recent battle or injury. In the next panel, two characters with blurred faces stand side by side, one of them holding a sword. The speech bubble reads, "I was wondering who he was praising," suggesting intrigue and a hint of rivalry. A tense exchange follows between two characters. One with long black hair asserts, "They'll let you live," to which the other replies defiantly, "You mean you can't kill me?" The atmosphere is thick with tension. The dark-haired warrior confronts two opponents, pointing a weapon at one of them. The warrior's confidence is palpable, and the opponents appear to be caught off guard. Finally, the warrior declares their identity with pride, because I'm the only grandson of the Northern Sword Squad leader of the Desolate Fortress. This reveal adds depth to the character, marking them as a formidable figure in this universe. The scene opens with our protagonist looking surprised as a mysterious figure approaches, setting the stage for an intense confrontation. The mysterious figure begins explaining the history and danger of the Desolate Fortress, warning against involvement with its conspiracies. Continuing, the figure reveals that the reason for sparing the protagonist's life isn't just strategic. With a surprising twist, the figure admits, "I like you," catching everyone, including a nearby guard, off guard. The scene wraps up with the mysterious figure praising the protagonist's spirit and temperament, vital traits for any martial artist in Jianghu. Our tale dives into a world where a mysterious swordsman, with flowing dark locks and a piercing gaze, contemplates a missed opportunity. If destiny hadn't tied the other character to the Desolate Fortress, they'd be training under his wing. But alas, fate had other plans. Meanwhile, tension bubbles over as a blonde-haired character's eyes widen in shock, possibly sensing the brewing storm. It's like they just saw a ghost, or more fittingly, a sword-wielding storm about to unleash. The dark-haired swordsman isn't just about words. He grips his weapon with a fierce determination, lowering it with precision. It's the calm before the storm, and that sword is the thunder. Bam! Sword meets ground with a resounding crash. Dust kicks up, and the atmosphere is electric. This isn't just for show, it's a statement. The earth shakes, and the message is clear. Standing tall amidst the chaos, our swordsman, a vision in black, is the embodiment of power. His posture says it all. "You don't mess with this dude." He declares with unwavering authority that no other sects or clans are welcome on this land. It's a bold proclamation that leaves no room for negotiation. The stage is set for what's to come. Under the moonlit sky, a group of formidable warriors strolls into the scene. Leading them is a mysterious figure with long black hair, exuding an aura of authority. The scene shifts to an intense stare from behind, as the leader's hair flows like a dark river. The tension in the air is palpable. With a slight smirk, a young, confident character declares their readiness for a duel. "Come find me when you're ready to get wrecked," they tease, eyes gleaming with challenge. The courtyard is a mess, bodies of defeated warriors scattered everywhere. Our group of warriors walks away from the chaos like it's just another Tuesday. In the midst of the aftermath, a young figure stands, face blurred, yet clearly unfazed by the carnage. A cloaked figure behind seems to observe the scene with interest. As the young figure stands firm, the leader looms behind, their presence casting a shadow of impending doom. The stage is set for an epic confrontation. A young man with long, dark hair looks somberly into the distance, his expression filled with concern as he says cough. A bloodied figure struggles to hold on, their face obscured but clearly in distress, adding a layer of mystery and tension. The scene is set in a room filled with chaos and fallen bodies. The young man identifies himself as Yinshin, addressing the bloodied figure as his father. The title flashes dramatically, hinting at a deeper story of survival and conflict. A pair of hands reach out, one stained with blood, asking why, adding a touch of emotional weight to the unfolding drama. Yinshin kneels next to the injured man, who questions his unexpected strength and how he could have achieved it. Yinshin, with a determined look, reveals he has mastered the Jung clan movement arts, a skill he claims to have created. The injured man, shocked and struggling with disbelief, questions Yonshin's claim of creating such powerful arts. In a dimly lit room, a young warrior sheepishly admits to crafting something using the clan's cultivation technique. The air is thick with tension. A sharp question slices through the tension. What did you just say? The disbelief is palpable. The conversation escalates as an elder figure questions the young warrior's audacity, demanding clarity on how they came by such knowledge. Flashbacks swirl as a wounded man, bloodied and struggling, recognizes something familiar. Could it be from back then? He gasps. As his consciousness flickers, he acknowledges the Jung clan movement art, a technique shrouded in mystery and history. The truth spills out. It's the sacred art, meticulously created by the Jung clan, as two figures attend to the fallen man. A close-up reveals a single tear escaping from the man's eye, a mixture of regret and revelation etched on his face. The scene opens with a heartfelt confession. Our character reflects on his past ignorance but proudly acknowledges his third son's achievement in mastering the sacred art of the Jung clan. In a dramatic twist, a blurred figure, bloodied and weary, commends our hero, saying he possesses the qualities of a founder. Emotions run high as these words carry a heavy weight.